Welcome to your November reading. And before we actually get started, I want to greet my fellow Scorpios out there a happy birthday. So, yes, for today, we're going to uncover what's in store for you this month of November or what the month of November will bring you. So, we have here 3 crystal bracelets. For the first option, we have Labradorite. Second option, this is Botswana Agate, which is also a great crystal for Scorpios out there, as well as Aries. And then we also have here Super 7 for group number 3. Now, once you've selected your option, just click on the timestamps below. Alrighty, group number 1, you chose Labradorite. Let's find out what's in store for you this month of November. And by the way, happy birthday to my fellow Scorpios out there. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective which chose group number 1. Alright, you have here 3 of potions. Next, you have here 2 of candles. Then we have here 4 of candles. You have 3 of swords in reverse. You have ace of potions. And finally, you got here 9 of candles. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have here 9 of potions. Very nice. Okay. So I'm actually seeing here a lot of fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So what's in store for you this month of November, group number 1? I'm actually getting here that, yeah, I feel that a lot of you guys are actually healing. For some of you, it can also be that you're healing from some frustrations from the past, some disappointments. This is also the month for you in which you wanted to embrace a different type of emotional experience, all right? Because you are already, slowly being healed from some past trauma or hurts or something from the past that actually made you feel really frustrated or not satisfied, okay? I'm getting here that this is the month in which you are going to be planning things ahead. Like you're really going to be manifesting. You're really putting your focus on, all right, what is my 6-month plan now? All right, I can't do anything about the past, so I have to look forward. I have to put my focus on what I wanted to achieve, or the goals, or the desires that I have in my mind. What are the steps in order for me to get it? That's really the energy I'm getting for a lot of you who chose group number 1. Somebody's also celebrating their birthday, group number 1. So whether this is your birthday for Scorpio as well, or later part of November, that will be Sagittarius, but somebody is actually going to be really feeling happy, all right, on their birthday. That was so strong as well. There's definitely going to be some, some social event that I'm actually picking up. Whether it's you, having this huge birthday party, not necessarily huge, but there's going to be a lot of close people around you this month of November, especially if it's your birthday month. I'm also getting here as well that, yeah, there is a possible reunion for some of you with friends, okay? I'm also getting that. If you're not resonating with birthdays or whatsoever, then there is something about you having this get together, all right? It can also be because of Thanksgiving, all right? So for some of you, yeah, that could be also a possibility as to why they're showing me there's something about a huge event. It could be a social event, a birthday event, or whatsoever. And yeah, this is something that's going to make you feel so happy as well. I'm also getting here as well that in terms of reunion, there is still for a very few of you in which you may be kind of like surprised that somebody from your past might try to reunite with you, or if this is something that is actually not quite expected, because I'm picking that up, like you're not expecting that you would bump into this person or that you will have this opportunity to, see each other again. Whether it's this person planning to reunite with you or to see you, that's another thing that I'm also getting here, okay? but I feel that you would like it. It's not something like you are really going to be frustrated, like, wow, I don't want to see this person's face anymore. I'm not picking that up. I feel it's actually something really, light, and something that's going to make you happy, all right, seeing this person again. I don't know who was that for, but that was so strong as well. Okay, so now let's move on to the next set of cards. You have Purity. You have Sixth Chakra Archangel Metatron. You have Patience. Oh yeah, and now he got Milk and Honey. Very interesting, you guys. So like what I told you earlier, the month of November for group number 1 is a month in which you guys are slowly healing from the past. Remember the Three of Swords in reverse, okay? So anything that actually made you feel really hurt over the past, that's actually, slowly melting away, just like with the snow. Okay, I'm getting here that this is the month in which you are definitely seeing, all right, that the past needs to be, buried under the snow. And you are just basically going to be looking forward to brand new opportunities or possibilities out there, especially that you got here, this Milk and Honey. But your guys are basically saying just be patient with yourself, all right? They understand that you've been through a lot. Some of you are really kind of like impatient because of there's that energy of scarcity for some of you. So you're not feeling happy about something, or you feel that there's something lacking. But then again, it's not to say that you won't get this, dream of yours, or you won't get this wish of yours. No wonder you got the wish card earlier with the 9 of Potions, okay? So whatever you're wishing or whatever it is that you're manifesting, there is definitely going to be an opportunity for you to be given that in the future. But they're actually wanting for you to just be patient with yourself. That's why I got this card, all right? But yeah, this is a month in which slowly, all right, you are beginning to feel that things are feeling light, just like with the snow, all right? Feeling light, all of those worries, all of those, not so good energies that you've dealt with from the past is slowly melting away, just like ice. So yeah, which is really, really good. And you will be seeing that with this third eye chakra, okay? You would be witnessing that yourself. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, you got here the loving woman. You have the teacher. Oh yeah, look at that. Don't let your past hold you back. What did I tell you? Oh my gosh, let me just stop. This is crazy. Oh wow, like what I told you, group number 1, there's something about the past which gave you this 3 of Swords or heartbreak, okay? But like what I said, this is a month in which slowly you're healing from it, all right? You are releasing all of those needles in this heart image over here, all right? Or all of those needles that really got stuck in your heart. So you're releasing that. I feel that whatever it is that did hurt you over the past, it's just teaching you some lessons. That's why I got the teacher card over here. Just like what I posted in the community page, where it says on that quote that pain is inevitable but suffering is optional, right? So I feel this is actually a great quote for those who are resonating with that message, in which you were really hurt over the past. Some of you are beginning to realize or beginning to see that by holding on to the past way too much, it's only bringing up more wounds. So how can you actually heal those wounds if you keep on touching it? Right? So that's why it says here, don't let your past hold you back. So I'm getting here that for the month of November, this is part of your lesson. This is something that you should remind yourself again, every time you feel triggered or every time you feel as if that you're caught over the past again. So your guides are saying, don't let your past hold you back. It's about time for you to open your eyes to fresh, new opportunities or possibilities out there, and just look over the past as something that's going to be teaching you some lessons, or this is actually just preparing you or making you a lot more wiser and stronger than ever. I'm also getting here as well that, yeah, this can be applied about anything, whether it's a love situation that made you feel hurt, all right? So yeah, I got the loving woman over here. So I really feel that this is what your guides wanted to tell you, that you are a very loving, compassionate person, whether you're male or female, all right? But they're really encouraging for you to be wiser and to just really, gain some wisdom from the past. But that's not to say you're going to allow yourself to be stuck there. So yeah, don't allow that to hunt you. If ever you felt triggered, just like what I said, just remind yourself of these messages that they have for you. Group number 1, okay? Not to allow your past to hold you back. Always open your eyes towards new opportunities or new possibilities out there. Wow, I love this. Let's see, what else? Yeah, rest and rejuvenate. This is for swords energy. So healing period is actually really strong for group number 1. You guys are really healing from the past. Like what I said with that snow image that we saw earlier, it's like, yeah, you are beginning to see that I should actually just bury the past, okay? Yes, you'll never forget it, but that's not to say that you're going to allow yourself to be stuck there. So that's why we got this image, which is the 3 of Swords in reverse. You're releasing that, okay? Yeah, you got your standstill. Ghostlands. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's really something about the past, you guys. And then you got your wishing well. Okay. So it's still the same message. The main energy really for group number 1 is that you guys are healing from a past traumatic event, wounds, or whatsoever. But they're really encouraging for you, again, not to keep on going back to the past, replaying it, touching those wounds again, because you would never heal if you keep on doing that, okay? Like what I said, 4 of Swords is a healing energy, and it even says here, rest and rejuvenate. So you really needed to kind of like take a break, be still, be patient with yourself, all right? Heal from the past, and then just keep moving forward. That's really the energy I'm getting here. And then even for this wishing well, I feel as well that your guys are basically saying that for some of you who felt as if that you were betrayed, or you felt as if that, yeah, life was treating you unfair. I don't know why I'm hearing that all of a sudden, because sometimes, I just don't read the cards based on what is really written in here. But when I saw this image, that's actually what I heard, especially the mask over here. I'm getting here that your guys are basically saying that, like what I said, everything happened for a reason, all right? They're wanting for you to put your focus on the lessons that you've gained from that experience. Yes, it was painful. It is actually, understandable for you to feel frustrated and hurt over the past, but they're, again, kind of like wanting to tell you, don't look at the situation as if it's just entirely bad, all right? Because you are also learning from this. It's also making you a lot more stronger and wiser. So yeah, use your past as something that would turn you, into someone who's really stronger and more courageous to take on any challenges out there in the future, right? Or to turn your pain basically into wisdom. No wonder you got the teacher card earlier. So yeah, very interesting for group number 1. So let's see. Let's try to pull it more. Completion. A grand symphony. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Even got the Judgment card, Scorpio energy for sure, with a blossom, and then you got your fine balance. So yeah, for me, this is basically talking about renewal. All right, you're almost there. I feel that group number one, the main message for you, whatever it is that you're bothered about, whatever it is that you have been doing, whether it's about your manifestation or about your goals and desires, or whether it's about your healing, because again, it's a general reading. I'm getting here that yeah, just be patient with yourself. You're almost there. All right. Again, your guides are encouraging for you for the month of November to stay still. All right. Live in the present. Don't rush things. Allow, things to flow for you. All right. Instead of you trying to control everything, just live in the moment. I keep on hearing that. And sooner or later, things are really going to be evolving beautifully for you. They're also encouraging for you to stay balanced this month of November. Okay. Balance your feelings, your emotions, or balance is the key for you this month. And I'm also getting here that, yeah, because of your patience, because of your efforts, because you're keeping still, you're not really controlling or rushing everything, things are going to be growing beautifully with this blossom card over here. And yeah, with the sun energy over here, they're really encouraging for you to be very patient with your journey. Because again, you're almost there with this number 9 card over here with a completion, okay? And I'm also liking this card with the Grand Symphony. So I feel that group number one, just stay patient because there's definitely some positive news coming for you guys, or things are finally coming into fruition for you, whatever it is that you've been working hard on. But again, just be patient. Don't rush things. So yeah, let's try to pull up another set of cards here. Yeah, even the number 27. So if you add that up, that's number 9. You're almost there, basically. That's what the guides are saying. So don't rush things. Yeah, you got love. Oh yeah, you got your guides over here. No wonder I keep on getting a lot of messages for group number 1 in which I'm picking up a lot of advice from your guides. All right, so your guides loves you so much. You got the love card, and this is also a spiritual guide or ancestor card or ascended masters, or just getting the spiritual support. So like what I told you, this is a month in which you would really feel the support as well of your guides, that they're with you, they're embracing you, they're actually showing you that you're not alone. Okay, I'm also getting here as well, based on the love card, that this is a month in which your guides are also wanting for you to reflect on the relationship that you have with yourself. All right, especially if you were heartbroken over a past relationship or a situationship. Okay, they're wanting for you to learn, okay, that painful experience is not just something that would hurt you. We may perceive it that way, that this person did hurt me, that person was a jerk, it's all about perception. But if you're also going to be open, or to open your mind as well, to see it as, okay, I'm also learning from that. All right, it's teaching me something, it's making me a lot more wiser, that would change everything, group number 1. So they're wanting for you to be open-minded as well. All right, or to see your painful experiences from the past as something that would just, like what I said, teach you. All right, and again, they're saying you're never alone in this journey. For some of you, they're also wanting for you as well to embrace love, to release negativity. So when you're actually going through something that is really challenging or difficult, we really do have the tendency to just put our focus more on the negativity, right? Or the things that are actually not going our way. So again, your guides are reminding you for the month of November that you really have to release that energy in order for you to be more open to receive blessings. You have the love card, so yeah, positive, energies or positive things that you want to embrace or you want to attract into your life. So yeah, that's another message I'm seeing with this card, and it's quite interesting. Both cards, it says here the number 33. All right, and with this Ascension card, which is also an Ascendant Master card. It's also the number 33. So yeah, I feel that some of you guys, or a lot of you, chose group number 1. You have a very strong divine connection. An Ascendant Master is also watching over you, whether it's actually Buddha, Jesus Christ, right? So yeah, there's also support from not only your spiritual guides, but you working with an Ascendant Master here. Wow. Very, very powerful. Honestly, I've been seeing 333 myself. I was bombarded with that repeating number for like almost a month already, just to let you know. But yeah, anyway, let's actually pull up more cards here. Let's start off with the tea leaf fortune cards. Yeah, you got victory in some endeavor. Secret admirer. And then you have your honor and respect will come to you. Advice from a friend. An exciting event. This is nice. And then you have here fear, worries, tense situations. Okay. Alright, so for group number 1 for the month of November, based on the 6 cards here, yeah, there's also a possibility of some of you guys getting an invite. I don't know, I'm really getting that, whether it's actually some sort of like a social event. All right, whether it's a birthday party, it could also be a reunion. That was so strong, something that is really exciting. Others of you, there's still a possibility of somebody from your past will try to reunite with you as well. Okay, that is also really, really strong. Some of you are actually going to be a little bit scared at first. You're not sure whether is this really a good idea to reunite with this person. But honestly, what I actually heard on the first part of the reading, I actually picked up that this is something that you would like. It's not something like you're really going to be feeling frustrated, like, I don't want to see this person's face. Why is this person here? I'm not getting that at all. I feel that for some of you, maybe there are only a few of you in which you're going to feel a little bit scared or a little bit worried that, yeah, should I actually let this person in again? Should I actually give this person another chance? That's really, really strong. For some of you, I'm actually picking up that, yeah, there's somebody really likes group number 1. I feel that the month of November, either this person is actually going to be not necessarily confessing their feelings, but this person would kind of like make you really feel that they have something for you. Not necessarily that they're going to be verbally telling you about their feelings, but maybe they would be saying that during an exciting event. Okay, there's something about that, because I noticed for group number 1, there is something about participating in some social event, whether, like what I said, a birthday party, whether it's your birthday or someone else's birthday or some other event, gathering. It can also be Thanksgiving for some of you watching group number 1. Okay, but I'm picking up that some of you might actually, yeah, get that feeling that there's someone who wanted to kind of like, yeah, let you know that they're also into you. Okay, or you would suddenly pick that up as well. Some of you might even get an advice from a friend about it. Okay, about the situation, whether it's about the person coming back from the past, because I'm also seeing that for group number 1, there's a possible reunion. But yeah, regardless, your guys are saying relax. All right, take a breather, be patient with yourself, don't rush things. So yeah, for some of you, either you also needed to get some advice, or you may actually also want to seek advice from someone that you really trust, whether it's a friend or what, regarding the situation. So yeah, with the crown, I'm actually getting here as well that, yeah, this is the month in which honor and respect will also come to you. All right, for your hard work, for everything that you've done. And I'm also getting here that, yeah, maybe this secret admirer, all right, has been seeing that in you, that you've changed, that you have this really beautiful aura, like there was something that shifted for you as well. So yeah, that's actually what I'm seeing with those 6 cards. Now let's pull up the Chinese fortune cards. Oh my gosh, you got the proposal. Oh wow, number 24. So let's actually head over to page 24 for some additional messages. Yeah, it says here, sizzling vibes for romance. I can't believe it. That's why I actually also picked up for group number 1 that maybe, yeah, there's actually somebody out there who's kind of like wanting to make their feelings known to you, whether they're going to be verbally expressing that or not necessarily expressing that towards you, but you would feel it like this person has something for you. And this is a secret admirer, all right? Others of you, I'm actually picking up that. Whether you are single or not, yeah, this is a time of the month in which you would be really feeling on top of your game, or you feel that you're getting some attention from people. It can also be around work, not necessarily romantic, but either there will be an offer for some of you, all right? Or if you're actually a business person, there might be, yeah, some new negotiations out there or some new deals. I don't know, I'm also getting that. And then this card, proposal, is also a card that talks about some of you might be thinking of changing jobs, all right? Or you might be actually getting a job offer, all right? In which you are kind of like not sure at first whether should you actually grab this opportunity. But yeah, they're actually saying here you have to be assertive and you have to grab the opportunity and be bold, because luck is definitely on your side, group number 1. And then again, if you're single, you could find yourself, falling in love. No wonder you got the love card. But then again, just learn from the past, all right? Learn from past lessons or situations from the past in which, yeah, you can apply it to your present. That's actually what I'm getting. If you're already in a committed partnership, you got the proposal. So maybe that's the exciting event. Maybe, let's just say, this is just an example. There is a separate event. For instance, it's actually your birthday, but at the same time, your longtime partner is actually going to be, sending you a proposal as well for marriage. That's another possibility. But there's really an exciting event happening as well for group number 1 this month of November. So yeah, this is really interesting. But then again, it's crazy because on this guidebook for the proposal card, the guys are saying here, don't rush into anything. What did I tell you? There's really something about patience for group number 1. So whether it's actually about an enticing offer, all right? Yes, you have to be bold and assertive, but at the same time, it's not to say that you just have to be grabbing everything. You have to carefully analyze everything first, observe everything. Don't rush into anything, such as any, sudden offers or what. Even when it comes to love, all right? Don't just give your heart away to someone on the first date or after, being with this person for just, a month. I'm getting that as well for group number 1. That's a reminder, a message from your guides. But yeah, this is a month in which you guys are really going to be feeling it, all right? Like romance is in the air, especially if you're single, or there might be somebody who might kind of like, yeah, let you know or make you feel that they're really into you as well. And like what I said, there is still a possibility of reunion for some of you if it's all about love and romance. Wow, this is quite interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me actually pull up some messages first before we actually pull up your crystal of the month, some lucky numbers maybe, or lucky days, and then affirmations. Let's start off with this message. Oh my gosh, 10 of emotion. And it says here, life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Isn't that so freaking beautiful? Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you're rewarded with unconditional love. Nice. No wonder you got the Three of Swords in reverse. If you were hurt over the past, or you weren't really satisfied with how things are from the past, this is a card that is kind of like giving you a promise that there's something that's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled moving forward. All right, that's something that you should look forward to. That's what I'm getting, because again, 10 of Cups is talking about ultimate satisfaction. This is also about your future, all right, where there's happiness ahead. And yeah, for some of you, maybe this is also a time in which, in order for you to embrace happiness in your life, there is a need for you to release some past hurts, or to forgive yourself, or to forgive others as well, in order for you to attract love, or to be open to receive more love in the future. And again, a lot of people, they thought that by forgiving someone, it's like you're okay with what they did. Not about that, okay? It's more about, I'm releasing the past. I'm putting it behind, all right? I'm more embracing love, moving forward, or starting in the present. That's really the energy I'm getting for you. So let's pull up another message for you guys. You have here partnership. Oh my gosh. It says here, teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner up with. Build up a talented support team. So this partnership is actually, what I heard, honestly, is that your guides are really with you. You would feel that for the month of November, that you're never alone, and that you're getting the support that you need. Even the Ascended Masters are actually watching over you, group number one. But this partnership card can also be applied not only in romance. So it can also be if you're thinking about building this brand new project, or this business, or setting up a business, then this is a message for you to be mindful, all right, to find trustworthy people, reliable people who can make your business or your dreams and goals a success, right? And that's true. Teamwork makes a dream work, all right? It's not just you doing the work, and the other person or the other people around that group is not doing their part. And so I feel that this is a message for those of you who are resonating with that, to find like-minded people, or to be around people who's actually going to be of great support for you. That's another message I'm getting here with this partnership card. All right, so let's pull up first your crystal of the month that you can actually work with. Oh, wow. All right, we'll get that. Seems to be that you have three crystals that popped up. So let's start off with this one. This is Red Jade. And it says here, unleash your inner warrior. Red Jade is a stone of power, able to release anger in constructive ways that solves problems. Filled with qi, known as life force in Chinese culture, Red Jade enhances passion, vitality, and strength. Take action and move decisively. Red Jade enhances your courage, protecting and inspiring you as you move forward in your day-to-day life. Use Red Jade when you are looking to have exponential results, whether it's with your finances, business, or with your physical health. Good luck is bestowed onto you. So yeah, you can work with Red Jade for the month of November for some of you. And then you also got your Wave of Light, which is also about decisions, all right, or being in the flow, crazy. We were just talking about that earlier. So yeah, it says here, see the forest for the trees, especially with wavelite. Big picture thinking is enhanced with this crystal, allowing you to see beyond the details and gain a better grasp over the decisions you must make. Combining intuition with logic, wavelite helps you to look at all sides of a situation in order to make the best informed decision possible. Clearing energy blockages in the body, wavelite sustains flow and regulates circulation for a healthy body and deep soul level cleansing. Use this crystal during the new moon to amplify its powers. So yeah, if you're resonating with the message of the wavelite crystal, go with that. You can work with this crystal as well, especially around decision making or seeing the bigger picture as well. And then you have here Moonstone. Nice. It says here, drawing power from the divine feminine, Moonstone connects you to goddess energy, activating your intuition. Moonstone can boost clairvoyant gifts and metaphysical powers, asking that you trust in the unknown beyond what you can see in this realm. The reflective nature of the crystal is much like the moon phases themselves, a cycle of change from new beginnings to full release. Oh my gosh. Moonstone balances masculine energy with a feminine touch, teaching the art of receptivity and serendipity. It is especially potent during the waxing moon. Wow, that is so freaking nice. Especially there's something really about, cycles. I feel that you are almost there. That's why I also got that message for group number 1, that whatever it is that you are bothered by, or you are actually manifesting something, it's not there yet, whatever, okay? Your guys are encouraging for you to just live in the present, even with this, wave-alike card where it's also a crystal for you to be in the flow of things. And yeah, I'm actually getting here that sooner or later you will get there. And there's also that energy of you guys releasing something and being more open to a new beginning or embracing a brand new beginning for yourself. I really love this. So now let's pull up some lucky days or lucky numbers. Let's see what's going to come up for you. Okay, you actually got Wednesday, so it seems to be that Wednesday is a lucky day for you for the month of November, group number 1. And yeah, it says here, make up a balance, be entirely realistic. So I noticed for group number 1, you have a lot of keywords around balance. You got that earlier as well. So yeah, you are being encouraged for the month of November to stay balanced or to create balance for yourself. And then you got here, times of life. It says here, you reflect the world reflects you. Yeah, it starts from within, actually. All right. So I feel that if you were able, to work from the inside, that's going to be reflecting as well on the outside. So that's another message for group number 1. Now let's get some affirmation as well they can work with. So your affirmation is for prosperity, and it says here, the more I take care of myself, the more prosperous I am. So yeah, if you're also kind of like challenged by finances, like what I said, you can also work with red jade, all right? And I feel as well that this is a month or a lucky month for a lot of you even. But in order for you to attract luck, it has to start from you, all right? You have to be abundant, you have to think positively as well, and you have to take good care of yourself. Once you're able to nurture yourself, like what I said, it's the same message here with the times of life card. Like once you work on the inside, it would be reflecting on the outside. So try to grow your own garden first, all right? That's more like the energy I'm getting. Or try to plant the seeds, be patient with it, be compassionate with yourself, and at the same time allow things to grow, all right? It would take some time, but it's going to be worth it. And there's also something about you kind of like changing the way you see your abundance or how your relationship is with your money as well, all right? Maybe this is a time for you to kind of like release that lack consciousness or lack energy. And yeah, just think abundant. That's really the energy I'm getting here with these 2 cards. So that's all I have for you, group number 1, for the month of November. Pretty nice. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were able to pick up something from it. And again, I wish you a happy November and happy birthday to all my fellow Scorpios out there. Bye-bye now. Welcome to your November reading, group number 2. You chose Botswana Agate, which is also a great crystal for Scorpios out there, as well as Aries. And by the way, happy birthday to my fellow Scorpios. So now let's find out what are the energies for you this month of November, or what the month of November will bring you guys. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 2. You have 3 of presents, 10 of potions, 3 of needles, 5 of presents, 6 of potions, 'And you have here 8 of candles. Bottom of the deck, you have here 8 of potions. Alright, I'm actually seeing here water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and then we have Earth energies as well, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, so what's in store for you, group number 2, this month of November? Definitely, I'm actually picking up that this is a month in which you are really releasing something so you can embrace a brand new beginning for yourself, okay? That is so strong. While I was shuffling, that's really, the message that I was getting from my guides. And it's very Scorpio as well, because Scorpio is all about change, transformation, death, rebirth, all right? So that's also the energy I'm getting for group number 2. You guys are actually going to be releasing something this month of November. Anything that is actually blocking your manifestation is what I'm hearing, all right? It's blocking what you want. For instance, it's blocking your abundance. It's actually blocking your goals, your targets, your desires. So there's something that you are really going to be doing this month of November so you can actually dissolve all of those blockages or all of those things that are getting in the way in getting what you want, okay? It can also be that for some of you, it is the past that could be holding you back, all right? Something from the past might be holding you back, and you might be realizing that no matter how much I try to bring up the past, no matter how much I try to go back to it, it's not going to change anything. It's blocking my happiness with this 10 of potions, all right? So that's great. I feel that this is going to kind of like hit you this month of November about what are the things that you really needed to release that's blocking you from experiencing this happiness, your desire, or your manifestations, or even abundance into your life, okay? Wow, that's the main energy. So let's try to pull up another set of cards. You have action. Yep, cornucopia. Adversity. Mm-hmm. And then thinker. Again, I just love how everything is matching here, okay? I'm actually picking up that the energy for group number 2 is this. Some of you are really kind of like caught up in a very challenging situation around your finances. Again, some of you, okay? Let's start off with that message I kept on hearing from Spirit. most especially that you have the Five of Pentacles at the beginning of the reading. So if you've been challenged around that area, whether it's you know, struggling financially and all that, I feel that you guys are really going to be thinking about those things that you really needed to discard or let go of, okay? Which is probably blocking you from getting this abundance that you really desire. And again, cornucopia is this card. But I'm also, you know, drawn to this image where there's actually a lot of fruits, vegetables, and all that, which is for me abundance. So I'm actually getting here, like what I said earlier, that you guys are really going to be thinking over what are the things that are blocking me from getting this, okay? And once you're able to get that answer, I feel that you won't hesitate to take some form of action. I'm also getting here as well that this is the month in which you need to kind of like just reflect on the past of something that is just teaching you some lessons, all right? Because again, there's something about the past that might be holding back some of you guys, but your guys are basically saying whatever it is that has happened to you in your past, the challenges that you were faced with, all right? Those challenges are kind of like allowing you to learn from it, all right? See it that way. I'm drawn to this tower over here, kind of like a tower. So I'm actually, you know, picking up a very strong message from your guides that you can rise above this, all right? You can rise above all these challenges that you're faced with, but I'm getting that there is something that you really needed to walk away from or release, something that is hindering you or blocking you from achieving this abundance. Now, abundance is not just all about money and all that. It can be anything, okay? But yeah, I feel that this is a month in which once you were able to get that aha moment, like, okay, I know now what it is that's blocking my manifestation or what it is that's blocking me from achieving my target or desires. You guys are really going to be taking some form of action without any hesitation here. So let's see what else. Okay, so you have angels of the four directions. So I feel that your guides, the angels, are definitely leading you. Okay, pay attention to that. For some of you, you might be getting a lot of repeating numbers even. Okay, because that's how angels usually connect with us, either through coins, repeating numbers, or other synchronicities. But just trust that you're being led, all right, to the right path or what is the next step. That's another thing I'm getting here with the angels of the four directions. You're definitely getting some form of divine guidance here, group number 2. Yeah. And it's something that is going to be, you know, a win for you, or it's something that is actually going to be a favorable outcome for everybody. That's another thing that I'm seeing here, since you got the win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah. And then you got your spiritual union. And then you have this card about opportunity. So yeah, I feel that, like what I said, be mindful or be aware of the signs that you will be getting from the heavens, okay, or from your spiritual team, because that's really what I heard when I saw the angels of the four directions card, because I'm getting here that you are divinely guided, group number 2, most especially if you've been thinking about releasing something, letting go of something. Maybe right now you're stumped, you're not sure of what that is, okay? So don't, you know, kind of like stress yourself out over this. But that's not to say that you shouldn't pay attention to the guidance that you will be receiving from your spiritual team, because I feel that they're leading you on what it is that needs to be done so you can actually finally dissolve those challenges or blockages that are hindering you for your soul's growth, or it's hindering you to achieve those targets or those manifestations that you have in your mind, okay? There's really something about balance here. 2 is a number of balance, and then I'm drawn to the scales of justice as well. So yeah, I feel as well that this is a month in which you really needed to weigh things carefully as well before taking some form of action. That's another message that's coming through. Yeah, there's also something about relationships here since this is Two of Cups, okay? I'm actually getting here as well that maybe some of you guys are really going to be thinking about maybe, yeah, somebody from the past, or a relationship from the past did not work out for you. And I'm getting here that maybe it's so hard for you to kind of like see things, why it didn't work out, or why is it that no matter how much I try to manifest this person back, this person is not coming back, or this person is still not here yet in my life. I don't know. I'm getting that very strongly. But there's something about the past. It's not for the singles out there manifesting a brand new love. I'm more like getting a past person. But like what I said, trust that you're just being led by your guides, maybe to a different path or a brand new opportunity out there. All right. That was so strong as well. And maybe it's so hard for you to let go of it or to release it, thinking that, no, I should stick to this relationship. But yeah, I feel that group number two, there is something about you being led to a different direction here, okay? Or a different path. There is going to be a brand new opportunity being presented to you soon, especially this month of November, okay? It can be love related, it can be career, whatever it is, since it's a general reading. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Wizard of Awareness. Patience. Wow, the power of purpose. And then, yeah, you got here, believe and succeed. So, for group number two, like what I said, we were just talking about targets, goals, right? Achievements or manifestations. And it's really interesting to see this dartboard, okay? So, yeah, that's exactly the energy I'm getting earlier. So, I feel that for group number two, you guys will have this awakening, or, yeah, you will have this awareness with the Wizard of Awareness of what it is that you actually needed to put your focus on, okay? With this dartboard over here. I'm getting that for some of you, you will actually realize, okay, this is it. This is why I'm not getting it, or this is why things are actually not falling into place, or things are actually not making any sense. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe for group number two. So again, pay attention to your guidance, your own guidance, as well as your spiritual team giving you some signs or giving you some guidance about your situation, okay? Because that was so strong here. But at the same time, you are being encouraged by your spiritual team to be patient in the process. Don't rush into anything. That's another thing that I'm also getting here. Just believe that things are going to be moving ahead. You have here a boat where there's actually a light ahead of it. So this is a great or a positive omen for you guys, all right? That whatever it is that you've been targeting on, or whatever it is that you're trying to work hard on, okay, you will get this target. You will get this manifestation or this desire, but you just really have to be patient about it. I'm hearing faith as well, all right? Especially that I'm seeing here, believe and succeed. So maybe there's also something about, yeah, positive thinking, or the way you actually kind of like see things, which will make a difference so you can achieve your goals. For instance, if you are in a lack consciousness, because I believe that you got that card at the beginning as well with the Five of Presents, right? This is the poverty or the lack consciousness card. That's what's going to be blocking your manifestation. And so I feel that, yeah, there's something that you will be changing so you can finally, be aligned towards your goal, or you can finally achieve your dreams or targets or your goals. All right. But again, you're being asked by your spiritual team to be patient as you actually, move towards this desire or this goal with this boat over here. It's also giving me this message from your spiritual team that you just have to keep on moving forward, all right? Keep your eyes on what's necessary or what's important for you and just be patient. Wow. I'm also drawn to this image over here where there's actually three spirals. I don't know, I'm actually suddenly hearing that there's something about Trinity. Okay? A lot of you guys who chose group number 2, you have a very strong connection with the divine. Maybe that's why you got angels of the four directions. And that's why I heard earlier that you just have to trust, okay? Believe that you will succeed. It's not to say that your hard work is not paying off, but maybe there's something that you really needed to kind of like release. For instance, maybe self-limiting beliefs, lack consciousness, whatever that is, all right? There's something that has been blocking you in achieving your desires or what it is that you want. So don't overthink it, because it will come in the form of, yeah, some form of guidance, all right? Whether it's your own inner voice telling you that, or it's also your spiritual team giving you some signs. So pay attention this month of November. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, you got here the weather, natural events. So this weather, natural events are talking about some, yeah, changes as well, or how can you actually survive a major change that has occurred for you recently. Okay, so I'm really getting here for group number 2. Remember the tower earlier? This is interesting. Let me just go back to one of your cards. Yeah, remember this card? And then I said something like, yeah, this seems to look like a tower. I don't know, I'm getting like it's a tower, and this is crazy, or a lighthouse. And now we see here this lighthouse. So yeah, I'm actually getting the same message for you, group number 2, that whatever challenges that you're faced with, okay, just believe, just trust that you will survive this. But maybe if you kept on embracing fear, negativity, or thinking, in a very pessimistic way that, oh, maybe this is going to happen, or maybe I'm not going to get this, that's what's blocking you, right? So yeah, now it's making sense as to why your guides are basically saying, all right, that you can overcome this, but maybe there's something that you needed to release or let go of, which is, again, creating a blockage for you. So I feel this is a time for you this month of November to release that. Release fear, anything that's just, blocking your visions or blocking your way towards achieving where you need to be. That's really what I'm getting here. Some of you, you are actually feeling really overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. How can I survive? So maybe something happened to some of you. Either you actually, yeah, lost a job or what, or you're thinking about leaving a job, but you're like kind of like worried, how can I survive if I leave this job? I don't know, I'm hearing that as well for some of you. I'm also hearing for group number 2, since you kept on getting the number 9, that kept on repeating for group number 2 as well, that is a sign from your spiritual team that you're almost there. All right, you're close to the 10. So maybe that's why with that believe and succeed card, that's the message that I actually heard earlier, that don't stop, all right? It's not that your dreams are not coming into reality. Maybe you just need to be patient. And their advice for you is just keep on moving forward. Put your eyes or your focus on your goals or your targets, right? So yeah, I'm drawn to this number 9 as well for you. Let's see, what else? Yeah, something will be revealed. You got the discovery. Oh my gosh, I love how everything is matching, you guys. This is so interesting. So that's why I said earlier, all right? something will be revealed to you guys, whether it's in the form of guidance, whether while you're meditating, you will get that aha moment, whatever. But I'm also picking up that, yeah, you will be getting some clear signs here. So just be on the lookout without overthinking it, okay? Without overthinking it. But I feel that something will be revealed to you. Some of you, you were scared, all right? Or you are probably still scared about what's going to happen. How can I survive? That's why I got the mystery card, like you don't know what's ahead. And so your guides are basically saying here, you're not alone. You got the Angels of the Four Directions card earlier, which is a sign that you're actually divinely guided. All right? You have a huge team behind you, leading you to where you should be. So just trust the mystery. Trust. And everything else is going to be clear to you soon. Especially with that moon over here. Like something is going to be illuminated here. Right? Wow. I love your reading. Group number 2 is very unique. So let's see. Let's try to pull it more. Okay. Oops. Cards are flying out. Hold up. What is that card? All right. You have the fan card. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That is interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. How gorgeous is this? Let's start off with the message around what you've been manifesting, okay? Because that was so strong for group number 2. Some of you are kind of like really, really frustrated. It's like your hard work is not going anywhere. It's like you felt as if that you're working hard on something. It's not really bearing good fruits or what. But like what I said, the message for you, if you're resonating with that, is that it's not to say that you won't get it. You just really have to be patient, or maybe there's actually something else that is blocking you from achieving your desires, right? But look at here, you guys. You got here, a sincere wish will be granted. Isn't that gorgeous? So I really feel group number 2, just keep your eyes on your goals, all right? Keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up, all right? Because whatever it is that you've been manifesting, or whatever it is that you've been wishing for, you will actually get it. It may not be that easy because you got the needle and thread. It's like it's so hard to put this, thread inside the small hole of the needle, right? So it means it's very challenging. But so long as you're patient, so long as you're determined, and you are really keeping your eyes towards that goal. Think of the small hole as a goal, all right? You will overcome it. And you will get this wish. Gosh, this is so beautiful. For some of you, I'm also getting here that the month of November is a month in which you guys are going to be stepping into a brand new experience. No wonder I'm actually getting here as well for group number 2 that you are going to be walking away from something first. Whether it's you letting go of this old job, or you have decided to finally walk away or break free from something, and you're ready now to take on this new journey. Because yeah, there's something about you stepping into a brand new experience. It's something that would excite you as well. It's something fresh. It's something new. And even if I actually read this intuitively with a horse card, horse for me is a symbolism for freedom. So there's really something about you releasing something or freeing yourself from something, okay? And by doing that, there is going to be, some changes, taking place. You would see that as well, all right? And then for others of you, I'm also picking up that this is a month in which some of you are going to be going to a party. Maybe it's a birthday party because you got the party card as well, or some celebration. So yeah, I feel that whether this is your birthday, And if it's your birthday, happy birthday as well. High five to my fellow Scorpios. So yeah, this is an exciting event for you guys as well. Some of you might even be traveling or going somewhere, all right? Another thing I'm also getting here is that if you had some sort of like a misunderstanding as well with someone, I'm picking up that maybe this is actually the time for you to be releasing, all right? Anything that is just kind of like not good for you, such as your negative feelings around that situation, because that's not going to help anyway. If there is a need for you to kind of like talk this out, whoever that person is that you had a misunderstanding about, and if you feel that this is actually going to help you guys to clear the air or what, then follow your discernment, all right? Trust your intuition about what's the best thing to do to kind of like, release any misunderstandings that you may have had with somebody from your past, all right? That is actually another message here. But yeah, for a lot of you guys, you are going to be stepping into a brand new experience. You guys are really going to be releasing something that's blocking you from getting what you want. Nice. Let's see, what else? Oh my gosh, you got 2 cards. Okay. So you got your children card and you have forgiveness. I was just talking about misunderstanding and all that, and then you got your forgiveness. So let's actually start off with the children card. So let's head over to the guidebook for some additional guidance here. Okay. So this is usually a card that talks about welcoming children into your life. So either some of you might be expecting a child, or some of you are thinking about adopting a child. All right, not for all of you, but that's actually what the children card is also about. For others of you, I'm also getting here that, yeah, this is also a lucky time for you to kind of like, like, work on a type of a career or job that deals with children. All right, that's another message I'm getting here with this children card. It's all about career. So some of you might be thinking of doing that, like like working in a type of career, or this type of field or career had something to do with children, whether for instance it's you teaching children, okay, or what. There's something about that as well, if it's all about career. And then I'm also picking up here, based on this children card, that if it's all about relationships or other things, this is also, a time for you, or fertility is basically really strong, in other words, all right, for some of you, especially if you've been trying to conceive a child or you wanted to get pregnant, all right, this is a strong month for you. And then this is also a card that talks about if you're worried or concerned over your children or what. They're actually showing me here that this is a time for you to provide, a lot of support for them, especially if you're worried over your kids. Maybe they were going through some sort of like a trauma. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Somebody watching group number 2, not for all of you, but somebody got divorced, okay? And so you're kind of like really concerned over how the kids are actually going to be dealing with the breakup, with the divorce and all that. All right, just provide, some support, or just let your kids know that even if you and your spouse are already divorced, that you are always going to be there for them. I know that was so freaking specific for group number 2. Like, you're going to provide the right type of support for them to undergo while they're undergoing this difficult, process. All right. Yeah. Now let's move over to the forgiveness card. So let's go to page 11. Yeah, it says here, letting go of the past, closing doors. Maybe that's it. That's actually what you needed to release, okay? Because this is a month for group number 2 that you need to let go of some things. So whether that's sorrow, heartache, or whatsoever, all right? So it says here you could be feeling stuck, anxious, or perhaps even frustrated. You may be experiencing some unresolved issues, which could see sleepless nights and tempers tested. The emotional baggage you're holding on to could be making you sick, and this has got to be sorted out now. It is time for forgiveness, it says here. You are stuck and need to let go of the negative energy that has been absorbed and built up over time. If you do not embrace forgiveness and let go of your hurt or resentment, you may manifest. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Are you freaking kidding me? And I'm reading from the guidebook, you guys. It says here, if you do not embrace forgiveness and let go of your hurt or resentment, you may manifest poor health, endure sleepless nights, and overall experience a low quality of life. Oh my gosh. So maybe that's why that's a message for a lot of you, all right? There is something that you really needed to let go of. So for some of you, it could be resentment. It's you kind of like embracing fear or lack consciousness. For some of you still are, kind of like holding on to, yeah, anger or whatever, okay? And it's really going to affect your health. So be mindful about that, okay? For some of you, you may have been hurt because you were abused by someone from your past. Either they took something from you. It can also be abuse of trust, all right? So yeah, I feel that this is, again, a time for you to just let things go and just use those past experiences as something that is going to be teaching you not to trust or give your trust easily to anybody, okay? But again, at the end of the day, this symbol is basically reminding you that you cannot live in the past anymore, and you must let go of that which is paining you, however hard that may be. How crazy is that? And then you have here a message when it comes to relationships that says someone may have left you or hurt you deeply. You're still suffering the emotional effects of this betrayal, but now is the time to move on. Right? I just love how everything is matching, right? I mean, there's really that strong energy of you releasing something. That's why I said I could pick up this very Scorpio energy, since November is also a very strong Scorpio season. So, yeah, and it's all about death, rebirth. There is something that you are being encouraged to do this month of November, and that is for you to finally, let go of the past, or to move away from something that is not serving you anymore. Kind of like the Phoenix rising, all right? Discarding the old, welcoming the new kind of energy here. Wow, group number 2. I love your reading. Very Scorpio energy as well. So yeah, let's actually pull up, let's see, some messages first. And then we are going to be pulling up some crystals, your lucky day, or whatever that's going to come up with this deck. And then we are also going to be pulling up some affirmations they can work with for the month of November. First, let's pull this up. Okay. All right, you got this card. Let's see here. Messenger of Abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career. Oh my gosh. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. Maybe that's why earlier you got a message that some of you are going to be stepping into a new experience. So some of you are going to be walking away. Again, because the energy for group number 2 is that you are releasing something, or you're walking away from something. So maybe that's it. That's why you are going to be stepping into a new experience. For some of you, it can be this new job, all right, that you're going to be taking, a promotion, not necessarily you changing careers, but it's just you, wearing a different hat as well, all right? And then it says here, you might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. Yeah, so again, this is really amazing for group number 2. Be on the lookout, because I'm actually getting here in terms of career, all right? There is definitely going to be that golden opportunity being presented for you guys, but you have to make sure that you need to release something that's probably blocking that manifestation around abundance, or whatever that is blocking your way, okay? But yeah, this is an excellent time for you to take on that new job or that promotion. This is amazing. Okay, let's try to pull up another message for you guys. Passion. So it says here, do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. So if you've been thinking as well of moving away or releasing this current job and you're no longer happy, again, you really have to put your focus with that dartboard earlier, that target. Yeah, that's where you put your focus on. Put your focus on things that would make you happy. Put your focus on the things that would excite you. That's the energy that you need to embrace as well for the month of November as well, all right? I feel that, yeah, you are being encouraged by your spiritual team to invite passion into your life, all right? Put your focus there. Release any negative thoughts, anything that is holding you back from welcoming happiness into your life or abundance or whatsoever, right? So there's something about increasing your energy or shifting your energy as well. This is so good. I love your reading. This is my favorite actually so far. So now let's pull up some crystals they can work with for the month of November, which can be of help for you guys, especially, yeah, who knows, maybe about this manifestation. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. You have Amazonite. So you can work with Amazonite. This is a great crystal for you for the month of November. And it says here, objectivity, filter, and truth. So I'm going to read this. Filtering vibrations is what Amazonite does best. From electromagnetic pollution, your thoughts, and environmental influences. So if you are prone to environmental sensitivity, Amazonite has your back. This is a great way to cleanse yourself from technology if you need a break from your devices. Amazonite encourages discernment, allowing you to be unbiased in your decision making. Objectivity leads the way, offering clarity on which choices are best for you. Detach from the outside in order to connect to the inside, kind of like a hermit energy. Like you have to withdraw from everything so you can actually achieve the clarity or this enlightenment that you are seeking for, right? Yeah, I'm getting that hermit vibe with this Amazonite crystal. So yeah, you can work with that crystal if you're resonating with what this crystal is all about. And yeah, I totally agree with one of the message here around pulling away or withdrawing or detoxifying ourselves from, social media, right? Or even some electromagnetic devices that are actually harmful for us. Actually just watching, share to you guys. I was just watching this video by Mark Bayersky. I always mention Mark Bayersky. He's a wonderful healer. And he was actually talking about how 5G Wi-Fi can actually be really, really, harmful for us if you're exposed to it all the time. So yeah, that is so true. So I feel that there's something about detoxifying ourselves or protecting ourselves, from, those harsh elements. You can work with the crystal shungite as well when it comes to EMFs as well. And yeah, turn off Wi-Fi when you're about to sleep. Don't actually, allow your phone to be around you when you're going to bed. There's something about that as well for group number 2. But anyway, let's move on to the next card. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Strong Virgo energy. My gosh. This one is Virgo, and then this one is also a Virgo card. So yeah, it says here, harvest the crop. So not necessarily have to be a Virgo, but Virgos are actually very practical, okay? They're very analytical. So you don't have to be a Virgo here, but I'm actually hearing this message right now for group number 2 that with the energy of the Virgo, you have to be practical, you have to observe, you have to analyze. Maybe that's why I got the crystal around, yeah, with the Amazonite. There is something about filtering, all right? There's something about decision making as well. And Virgos are really, really, analytical people before they actually decide about something. They're really going to be analyzing all sides and angles. So I feel this is also something that you guys also needed to kind of like embrace. And then with the message, harvest the crop. So yeah, if you've been manifesting something, just keep doing what you're doing. Believe and you will succeed. And you'll be harvesting the crop or the rewards of your hard work, okay? So now let's pull up your affirmation. All right. It says your environment. That's crazy because there's also something about environment based on the message on the Amazonite crystal. So if you're actually also sensitive to your environment, be mindful about that. Maybe that's another blockage for some of you, okay? So yeah, let's see here. I am excited to share the things I no longer love or need with people who will love or need them more. Wow, that's such a wonderful affirmation as well for group number 2. So yeah, I feel that honestly, when I saw the environment affirmation, what I heard from your spirit guides is that there is really going to be a change of environment for some of you. It's like the change of energy is really, really strong. Like whether it's you literally, having this change of environment by moving towards a different location, a different, work environment. But there's something about that, which is probably what you are going to be doing this month of November. It's like you wanted to step to a brand new, a totally different type of experience because maybe the current environment that you are in, the current energy is not serving you anymore, all right? And I feel this is something that you have been thinking about or you will be thinking about of releasing, whatever that is, okay? It can be job, it can be a person, whatever. So yeah, the word change is really, really strong for group number 2. I noticed that. So yeah, if you're resonating with this affirmation, you can work with this. I'm excited to share the things I no longer love or need with people who will love or need them more. So yeah, growth with a tree, growth is actually really, really strong as well for group number 2. Maybe that's also the reason as why there's some things that you need to let go of. This is for your growth, all right? This releasing is enabling for you to grow. It's kind of like the autumn season that you have to drop dead leaves in order to welcome new leaves or for the new ones to grow. That's really what I'm getting as well for group number 2. So anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I wish you a happy, happy November. Bye-bye, guys. Welcome to your reading group number 3. So let's actually find out what you can look forward to this month of November or what the month of November will bring you guys. And again, you actually chose Super 7 Crystal. Let's get started. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 3. Okay, you got your 5 of Needles in reverse. Next, you have here 8 of Needles. Death. You have here Page of Needles. Wow, I love this reading for group number 3 already. You have Wheel of Fortune. And you have here 8 of candles. Wow, 888. You might be seeing the number 8 a lot, group number 3. So pay attention to that. 8 is a number of balance as well. It's also a number of luck for some. It's also talking about, yeah, abundance. Yeah, that is nice. And then you got your Ace of Presents. I so love this. Oh my gosh. Wow. So group number 3, I'm seeing here. Yeah, we have Swords energies, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have here Earth signs, most especially Taurus. And then we also have here Scorpio, if it's actually water. And by the way, happy birthday to my fellow Scorpios out there. So what's in store for you this month of November, group number 3? I keep on sharing the word courage, okay? So the number one message that I actually heard from Spirit is this. A lot of you guys are going to be breaking free, or a lot of you guys are really going to be putting an end to what's keeping you stuck. All right? That is really wonderful. And by doing so, by having this courage to let go of something or to break free from something, is actually going to be shifting your reality. Whatever that is for you. For some of you, it can be fear or anything that is kind of like limiting you. Maybe this has been going on for quite a long time, in which you are stuck or you're feeling trapped in a certain event or situation. But sometimes it's also us contributing to why we're feeling, stuck or trapped. But you will be given an opportunity, or an opportunity will be given to you this month of November, group number 3, in which this is going to help you to finally break free from something. Okay? That would actually change the course of events or things for you. It will also automatically change your reality. Wow, that is so strong for group number 3. For some of you, you guys are also going to be releasing, some things that are actually just adding more stress into your life, whether it's the drama that other people are bringing to your life, all right? Or some of you might actually find yourself overthinking about something, and you are realizing that, you know what? I shouldn't just, complicate things by overthinking it. I don't know, I'm hearing that as well. There's something about your thoughts. There's something about you always thinking about something which is making things complicated. I don't know what was that for, but that is really, really strong. It can be your own inner conflict as well. But by changing the way you are thinking, it's going to change your reality. That's the energy for you, group number 3. That's something you can look forward to this month of November. And you will be given that opportunity, I tell you, on how you can actually finally break free from that as well. Yeah, it can be, a message, because 8 of candles, it's also talking about communication. It can be a message. It can be your higher self talking to you or letting you know. It can be an advice from a friend, whatever, okay? But yeah, you will be getting this message. And this message has something to do with what it is that you need to let go of or break free from. I noticed for the November reading, there's really something about releasing, okay? Which is very Scorpio energy. And that's why Scorpio is very much related, to death. Okay, you got the death card here. And Scorpio also, with the phoenix, that's our animal totem. And it's also talking about discarding things in order for you to welcome the new. And yeah, you got Ace of Needles, or rather presents, which is Ace of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So yeah, there's something about you putting an end to something, and then this is going to help you to have this brand new start or this brand new beginning. How amazing is that for group number 3? So yeah, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Yeah, It will happen unexpectedly, I feel, right? You got the unexpected card, so something will come up for you guys. That's why there is going to be an opportunity, really, in which finally, all right, you know what to do, or you know what it is that you need to break free from, okay? Or finally, breaking free from a negative cycle. That's really, really strong for group number three. For instance, this is just an example so you can actually understand what I'm trying to point at or drive at. For instance, you were in this cycle of attracting wrong partnerships, romantic relationships, or whatsoever, okay? And so that cycle will finally come to an end. Because again, Wheel of Fortune, which is the card that you got earlier, it's also talking about cycles. So I feel that some of you are finally going to get that clarity as well, or there is going to be an opportunity for you to finally get that aha moment like, I know now. All right, why is it that I kept on attracting the same stuff over and over again? For instance, you're finally realizing that, yeah, so I need to love myself more. I need to kind of like, have that healthy choice when it comes to love and life so it can actually attract healthy partnerships. Things like that. That's just an example, all right? So I really feel that this month of November is a month in which something unexpected will happen, all right? It's more of like a breakthrough for you, a great and huge discovery for group number three, which would help you to snap out of a toxic or a negative cycle, whatever that is, okay? Well, you got the thinking man. I was just talking about some of you guys have been, thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and it's actually complicating things. So now you got the thinking man, and that's also interesting because, like what I said, by changing your thoughts, it would change your reality, right? That is actually really strong for group number three. So I feel that some of you are finally also going to be breaking free from those negative thoughts, all right? And maybe that's also what's kind of like making you feel stuck as well. So let's see. Let's pull up another card here. Relationships. Okay. Are you kidding me? What the freak? This is so interesting for group number three. It says here, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. We were just talking about that. I just even used that as an example, right? Like less than a minute ago. Like I was just, talking about as an example for you guys that, for instance, you were caught up in a negative cycle of attracting the wrong people out there, right? And I even said that you would have this clarity of, okay, maybe because of I am not loving myself, I'm not really, working on myself or whatsoever, and it's actually kind of like blocking me from attracting the right type of relationships out there. There's something about breaking a negative pattern or a negative cycle for group number three. And now it says here, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So there's something about what you've been attracting. Our thoughts create our reality. That's the main energy for group number three, really. So you have to be mindful about your thoughts. The more that you're thinking that this is actually what's going to happen, or the more that you're putting your thoughts on the wrong side of things, that's more of what you're attracting as well. So even when it comes to relationships, the way that you're going to be seeing yourself, or how you see yourself, how you treat yourself, that's going to also change, all right? From the inside towards the outside is more of like what I'm getting. So if you try to work on your relationship with yourself first, all right, or you work on the inside, that's going to be reflecting on your outside world. That's also the energy I'm getting with this card, right? So I really feel group number three, there's really something about changing your thoughts on something. Okay, especially if you're resonating more that, there are, instances in which I may have the tendency to kind of like, number one, overthink or overcomplicate things by overthinking. Number two, others of you by thinking negatively, all right? Or negative thought patterns. And that's something that needs to be released as well. All right, so you can actually kind of like attract a totally different and a much more positive reality out there. That's what I'm trying to drive at. It can be relationships, because again, it's a general reading. It's just really crazy. I was using that example, and now the relationships card actually came up here. All right, let's see what else. And yeah, honestly, you know, just by looking at this thinking man card, look at that. He's looking at this clear quartz crystal. So clarity, right? I really feel for group number 3, there will be an opportunity for you guys to see things clearly. And it's going to come in unexpected way or in things that you're not realizing. All right, I'm really getting that. It's like, wow, now I'm seeing it. That's the energy I'm getting for you guys. Like, whoa, I wasn't able to see that before. Now I know what to do. Now I know what it is that I actually needed to change or to put an end to. And then, yeah, this is going to help you to welcome this brand new beginning for yourself, right? You got your new life. So I'm really picking up for group number 3 that this is a month in which finally, all right, things are becoming clear for you. All right, the truth is kind of like being revealed to you, and this is going to help you to finally break free from something, because now you're aware. Now you know what it is that's actually kind of like getting in the way for you guys, or how can you actually overcome this challenge of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, or what it is that you actually needed to do so you can actually finally put an end to that toxic cycle. So you can embrace this brand new beginning for yourself where you're feeling rejuvenated, you're feeling really refreshed. Oh my gosh. That's why I said for group number 3, this is really a wonderful reading already. I'm picking that up. So yeah. Anyway, let's try to pull up another set of cards. There's really something about shifting, okay? Or changes, you know, taking place, which is very Scorpio, because Scorpio, that's why in the tarot, we have the death card, all right? And you got that too earlier, which is also talking about transformation or changes. So yeah, you got here your higher self. So maybe that's it. That's the message, okay? Remember earlier I was talking about that you will actually get that message. Whether it's actually getting an advice from a friend, or whether it's actually your own inner guidance telling you those things, or this revelation for you. And now you got your higher self. So I really feel that your higher self is going to be kind of like connecting with you and allowing you to see things clearly. Wow, this is so nice. For some of you, yeah, it requires for you to take a chance or to take a risk about something, all right? Because you got your step out of your comfort zone. And that's very, you know, interesting, because let me go back to your first card at the beginning of the reading. Where is that? Yeah, you got 8 of Needles. This is actually the 8 of Swords card. So this is talking about feeling trapped in your own thoughts, okay? So I'm actually getting here that maybe you're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped because you're afraid of something. And I feel that what you're afraid about is what's limiting you. And that's why you have to step out of your comfort zone so you can see some positive changes, or you can actually embrace a brand new, a totally different reality if you don't like where you are right now. Okay? And maybe that's why I keep on hearing the word change for group number 3. How can you expect for your reality to change if you're going to be doing the same things over and over again? Or if you're just going to sit there, do nothing, allow yourself to be stuck, just like with the 8 of Swords card, where you're blindfolded, you're actually, yeah, all bandaged up and all that. But yeah, you have the power basically to change your reality by changing your thoughts, or by taking a chance and stepping outside of your comfort zone, or releasing what's no longer serving you. And I feel that your higher self has been telling you that as well. So trust your own guidance, group number 3, okay? Wow, this is beautiful. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, now you got the Sacrifice card. So this is the Hangman card, all right? So what I'm actually getting here for group number 3 is that this is a time in which you are seeing things from a different perspective, okay? Remember the thinking man? Maybe you're trying to figure out something way too long and you're like trying to figure out what's going on. Um, you're trying to find the solution. You're having a hard time getting the answers that you're seeking for. But yeah, maybe, others of you, you don't really need to overthink it, or that's probably causing, more confusion for you. I'm hearing that very strongly. For others of you, I'm actually getting that maybe you have to be open-minded or to try out a different lens or to see things differently, all right? To shift your perspective. Because again, Hangman is also about perspective. Wow. This is so freaking nice for group number 3. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, and then you got your potential. So I'm actually, getting here that for group number 3, based on all of these cards, even your higher self believes in you so much, group number 3, okay? Your higher self is really kind of like reaching out to you and telling you, hey, you can do this, all right? You just have to be courageous enough to be able to do it. There's something about fear for group number 3. Maybe some of you are actually kind of like afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone because there's fear of the unknown or there's fear of failure, whatever that is. But your spiritual team, your higher self is really encouraging for you to think about it. Like, hey, would you allow yourself to be, stuck there? Or would you allow yourself to be always thinking that you're stuck when you're not? Because that's the energy as well of the Eight of Swords. It's just an illusion. You're not trapped at all. It's just your thoughts that's keeping you stuck, right? And so go out there, be courageous, be bold and assertive, and step outside of your comfort zone. All right. And with this potential card, this is actually them saying that you have the potential, you have the key towards this success or whatever it is that you wanted to have. All right. But you just really have to be courageous enough. Be strong like a mountain, because mountain is also a symbolism for strength. And whatever challenges that you're faced with as well, because every time I see mountains, it's always talking about obstacles. So yeah, maybe, there is something that you really needed to kind of like also sacrifice or let go of so you can overcome this, obstacle that you're faced with. Maybe what you need to sacrifice is also your own fear, right? Or whatever it is that's holding you back. Gosh, I love this reading for group number 3. Let's see, what else? I love that it's totally different energy as well from the other groups. So let's see. Let's try this deck. Magic Stream. Okay. Gosh, clarity of belief. That's exactly what I was talking about, you guys. All right, you will definitely be getting that clarity. Like something is finally making sense. Like I'm seeing it now, just like with the thinking man. He's looking at this clear quartz crystal, and clear quartz is all about clarity, and now he got clarity of belief. Wow. Yeah, there's something about you being aligned to who you are. All right? That is so strong for this, card over here or these cards over here. And so this is the exact message that I actually heard from Spirit. And this is actually not applicable for all of you, but the message that I actually heard from your guides is this. Somebody watching group number 3 maybe doing some things that are actually kind of like not really aligned to their truth, okay? Or I feel that because of you're not confident or you're actually not really, comfortable, it's kind of like, yeah, making things not In other words, it's like you're not really in the flow. When I saw this waterfall over here, it's like because you are, for instance, if you're overly conscious, this is just an example so you can get my drift again. When you're actually conscious about how you speak, how you talk, and all that, it's gonna actually reflect on your on the outside, right? Either people are going to be picking up that you're not confident about what you're talking about because you're always conscious, or you're always wanting to be perfect, or you're always wanting, to be doing things perfectly. And so there's something about you not being in the flow of things. All right. And so what your guides are basically saying here, honor yourself, embrace yourself. All right. That's your key. That's your key towards success. If you are in the flow, if you're embracing your true self, you're being authentic, you are just basically, feeling comfortable in your own skin, that's going to be changing everything. Everything else will follow, just like this magic stream over here. And everything else will be in perfect harmony. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that for. But that's really the energy I'm getting for someone out there, right? But yeah, I'm getting for group number 3. For this clarity of belief card, this is Ace of Swords. So breakthrough is really, really strong for group number 3's reading for the month of November. There's going to be a huge discovery, a breakthrough happening for you guys, in which this is going to help you to finally, all right, either put an end to a toxic, negative cycle, negative thought patterns, whatever, all right? Something that kept on repeating over and over again. And you're finally, getting out of that prison with the 8 of Swords, all right? You're no longer stuck. You're no longer trapped. And everything else is finally flowing. Whoa. So the word freedom as well is very strong for group number 3. Interesting. Let's see. Let's pull up another set of cards. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? He got the truth card. So again, Ace of Swords is also talking about truth. Okay? Clarity. That was so strong for group number 3. I'm also getting here as well that there's something about authenticity. We were just talking about that earlier, right? And this is crazy. I don't know if you can see it, but every time I pick up this card, yeah, because it's too dark, but there's actually an image of peacock feathers. And I was just talking about, when you're actually overly conscious about something, it will affect it, things will be affected in how you're going to be delivering your message, because you're conscious that maybe you're going to see it, not perfectly or what. And so it's really going to be obvious. There's something about that you are kind of like blocking the flow of things because of you overthinking, or because of you paying attention to what people are saying, what they're actually going to be thinking about you. There's something about that. And so your message here, if you're resonating with that, your message here from your guides is to be who you truly are. Be confident, embrace yourself. Okay? There's something about remaining authentic, embracing authenticity here. Okay? And that's going to be changing everything if you embrace that. I don't know who is that for. That kept on repeating over and over again. My gosh. And I noticed, again, 4-4. That's also equivalent to number 8, or equals to number 8, because you keep on getting the number 8 at the very start of the reading. So pay attention to those repeating numbers, all right? Wow. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? This is such a creepy reading. Wow, talk about Halloween and all that. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, because I'm actually recording this during Halloween. But I'm getting here, look at this naked card. Embracing your own skin, right? Remaining authentic, embracing your truth. So I really feel for group number 3, this is your key. So you can finally break free from something, all right? Ask yourself, are you kind of like looking away from the reality of things? I don't know why I need to say that. Sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth will set us free. Okay? I'm just hearing that message right now, you guys. Maybe it's going to resonate for someone out there. The truth hurts, but the truth will set you free. So do not allow yourself to be trapped in some illusion. There's something about that. Breaking free from illusion and finally seeing the truth. Whether it's the truth towards the situation, about a person, or even about yourself. Wow. So I'm actually, getting here that this is the month in which, yeah, you guys are really going to be courageous and confident enough to embrace who you truly are. Okay? Being yourself. That's why I got the individuality card as well, all right? Honoring yourself. Honoring your own uniqueness. Without feeling inadequate, without feeling ashamed, okay? And then this card also says, what do you need to release? What did I tell you guys? You guys are really, going to be walking away as well from something, all right? Or whatever it is that's going to be clear for you this month of November, that's going to help you to finally walk away from something, release something, or put an end to something. Amazeballs. Wow. Anyway, let's pull up another card here. Alrighty. You got messages. So yeah. And it says your synchronicity. Oh my gosh. You guys, you really have to pay attention to some messages that you are getting, whether it's repeating numbers. And that's why I just said earlier, pay attention to number 8, because you keep on getting that. You got it 4 times, all right? Yeah. Or it can be any other form of synchronicity that you'll be getting this month of November. And you have to pay attention to that because that's really going to also help you, okay? Because your spiritual team, your guides have been sending that to you so you can finally, get that aha moment, or you can finally see things clearly as well. Oh my gosh. And then you got your crystalline. So yeah, I'm actually also getting here that there's going to be a shift of energy for group number 3. Okay. Like what I said, I'm picking up that maybe you are finally getting this message that I need to shift my energy. I need to kind of do things differently as well, so that once I am able to work on my own energy or work on the inside, everything else is actually going to be shifting too. Because like what I said, your thoughts will create your reality, group number 3, okay? There's really something about you changing or releasing something for the month of November, which is actually for your highest good. I tell you that. Anyway, let's actually pull up this tea leaf fortune cards. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? You got a message that says beware of self-delusion. This is crazy. That's why I said earlier, it's about time for you to break free from any illusion or maybe any delusion, okay? Maybe something is actually not what it seems to be or what it appears to be. Because again, 8 of Swords is also a card that talks about being trapped in an illusion, all right? Wow, this is crazy, you guys. Let's see, what else? Problems to be solved, okay. Yeah, keep your life in balance. So again, this is a message for you guys for group number 3. That truth card, if you notice, there was an image. Let me get that again. Yeah, this truth card, there is actually, scales of justice over here. So that's a message around keeping your life in balance too. All right. You have to be mindful about that. For some of you, there is also another message that's coming through that maybe something will finally, come into light. Either you will be discovering the truth. Okay. Because you got the naked card. So something will be exposed. All right. And this is going to be beneficial anyway for you, for whatever it is that's going to be revealed to you this month of November. Wow. Let's see what else. Okay. And yeah, oh my gosh. This is so freaking interesting for group number 3. So they're actually showing me here that maybe you've been having this issue, this problem since July for some of you, okay? I don't think they're saying that this is going to be resolved next year of July. I'm not getting that, but I'm actually picking up that this July month over here had something to do with, for some of you, not all of you, that it started that month, all right? That you've been going through this challenge or this problem since the month of July. I'm also getting here as well that if I read this intuitively, again, it's like you are being encouraged by your guides to ride with the waves, all right, to go along with it, all right, to trust that you are also going to be led to your right destination. That's another message I'm getting here. I'm also picking up as well that, yeah, for some of you, if you've been going through some financial challenges here or constraints, you got the financial pinch card, you will be able to resolve this issue, all right? This is a problem that you can overcome. But there's also a need for you to kind of like keep things in balance. That's another message here. So yeah, let's try to pull up the Chinese fortune cards now. My gosh. And now you got your prosperity. You were just talking about financial pinch, right? Or some of you are going through some financial struggles even. So yeah, this is really amazing to have the prosperity card, especially if you're resonating with that message by spirit. So yeah, it says here, lots of opportunities around you to really earn some good money if you're smart and don't act too impulsively. Your newfound optimism will attract many admirers your way, and contracts are also likely as wheeling and dealing goes in your favor. So if you're concerned about a legal matter, this card indicates a good outcome for you. Well, that's interesting because you got the truth card earlier, right? This one. So justice. So there's something about legal matters. If you're resonating with, yeah, you're actually dealing with some legal matters, that is really, amazing for you guys, because they're saying here that it also indicates a good outcome for you. For some of you, I'm also getting here that the balance has something to do with you balancing and how you spend or you save your money. All right. And then for career finances, it says here that there's a possible change of job for some of you, or you will be landing on a new position, but there's actually a lot of added responsibilities. But yeah, this is actually going to be leading you towards success. So take action, all right? Step outside of your comfort zone. This is a golden opportunity. That's what the guys are saying here. Wow. And then if it's all about relationships, if you're single, there might be somebody coming along, not for all of you, but this person is actually somebody who's very prosperous as well, all right? Or maybe a wealthy person, okay? But this is also talking about prosperity and love and romance, since, yeah, this is an exciting new romance for you, or love is really in the air for you. Wow, all right. Or for some of you, you will be starting something new after you probably put an end to something. And whatever it is that you're starting new on, because you got the new life earlier, that will be long lasting. For instance, you're starting a new business, and that business will be lasting for a lifetime, if not a long time. Whoa. That is so great for group number 3. So here's what we're going to be doing. I'll be pulling up some messages first before we pull up your crystals for the month, your affirmation, all that. So yeah, let's start off with this one. Any message for group number 3, please? Okay, let's see here. You got 3 of action, and it says, Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's why there's something about movement. There's something about you moving away from something. And for some of you, there's also something about moving towards a different location or traveling somewhere. Again, there's something about movement. Wow. Let's pull up another message for you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, whatever this is for your growth. You got expansion. Oh my gosh. So it says here, spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So yeah, I'm actually getting here for group number 3 that you are really being encouraged to be courageous enough to take that leap of faith. All right, to step outside of your comfort zone, to go out there and spread your wings and soar high. Gosh, you're meant to do something, okay? Some of you are probably also not so confident. Maybe that's why I keep on hearing that specific message from Spirit. I don't know who is this for. You may be a little bit, uncomfortable, or you're not confident on how you express yourself, or when you talk to, in front of everybody. There's something about that. I don't know who is this for, but I kept on picking that up. And your guys are basically saying, all right, don't be afraid. Be confident. All right. Just be in the flow. Just be yourself. Because if you try to pretend to be someone that you're not, or you try to kind of like, appear as if that everything else is perfect, or you want it to be perfect and everything, that's not really you. That's not you being the flow. You're not perfectly aligned to your true self, is what I'm hearing. All right. I don't know who's that for. There's something about communication. No wonder there's a lot of communication cards. Okay. So somebody watching group number 3 is kind of like very conscious about that. How they're going to be communicating their message to other people, or maybe in front of a crowd, or what, or maybe this new job requires for you to be doing that, in which you are going to be talking to a lot of people. There's something about talking, there's something about communication here. Wow. But again, they're saying be confident. Show the world what you're made of, all right? Show your talents, showcase that. Because you're meant to expand, you're meant to soar, you're meant to succeed. Gosh, I love your reading, group number 3. This is so beautiful. But we're not done yet, because we're going to be pulling up some crystals you can work with for the month of November. All right, let's see here. Oh, that was fast. And you got this card, Blue Obsidian. All right, so let's read it. It says here, cool to the core. Blue obsidian is created from a natural volcanic glass that has the ability to expand. Oh my gosh, you just got the card expansion. Now it says here that has the ability to expand one's natural talents. Oh wow. Astral travel and visioning dreams are protected and safe when you are using this crystal. A powerful divination stone. Blue obsidian enhances psychic abilities and uncovers natural talents for the unknown. It clears away mental clutter and makes way for clear channeling of intuitive messages, allowing you to focus on one message at a time. A natural healer, blue obsidian promotes circulation for your body and opens the aura to receive. Interesting. Honestly, when I saw the message, I'm actually getting a very specific message as well from Spirit that somebody watching group number 3, you are actually thinking about showcasing your talents as a psychic, whether it's you starting your own channel or you're thinking about that. So yeah, maybe that's why there's something about a message around you feeling confident. Like, go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone, all right? Trust your intuition. And in order for you to get the messages, or to really, pick up the messages from your guides or from the divine, yeah, you can also work with this crystal, all right? Because this is actually going to help you enhance those abilities, so you can actually, yeah, kind of like get those messages clearly, or there's going to be clear channeling for you. Yeah, I don't know, is that for... So maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I'm getting communication, like talking in front of the people. It can also be that somebody watching group number 3 is thinking of either starting their own tarot channel or pick a card channel, but you're just kind of like afraid of doing that. So trust your talents, showcase your talents. Don't think about what people are going to say. All right. Don't think about what people are going to be judging you. Just be yourself. All right. Just allow yourself to be you, and everything else will follow. All right. Everything else will be in the flow. Honestly, that is something that I also resonated with, to be honest with you, especially for whoever this is for that person who wanted to try out maybe starting their own tarot channel or what. I was also very, conscious of how I'm going to talk in front of you guys, all right? Even though this is just a video, it's not necessarily like right in front of people, but I was also pretty much, conscious about it because I'm a very, shy person. It may appear as if I'm an extrovert. A lot of people thought that I'm an extrovert, but honestly, I'm an introvert. I'm very shy, okay? So, people who knew me knows that. And so I noticed that the more that I actually pay attention to what people are going to say or think of me, or I'm conscious about the way I speak or the way I talk, I'm getting, really distracted, or I'm having a hard time expressing myself, or I'm having a hard time channeling, because I'm putting more of my focus on how can I impress the people watching or listening to my videos. That's actually one of the lessons I've learned when I was starting out my YouTube channel. And sometimes it still happens, honestly. You know me, I just give it to you guys straight. I'm not perfect and all that. But yeah, I really feel that somebody needed to hear that message. I don't know what is that for. And I do have the blue obsidian crystal. It's so, so powerful. So to see this crystal, yeah, especially for those who are resonating with, you wanted to showcase your psychic abilities, your talents out there, you can work with this as well. As well as Labradorite. I don't know, but I love Labradorite. It's really good for enhancing your psychic gifts as well. Amethyst, of course, yeah. Anyway, let's actually pull up another card here. Okay, number 5. 5 is your lucky number as well. And then you got this message that says you decide for yourself, right? So I feel that at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you, all right? It's just like this. Nobody can change your situation but you, all right? You have the power to change your situation. It's only a matter of, are you going to allow yourself to be, stuck or trapped where you are? Or are you going to be brave enough to move away from what's limiting you, or to step outside of your comfort zone so you can actually, change your reality, so you can actually, see things differently if you're really not satisfied with how things are in your present moment, okay? At the end of the day, it's entirely up to you to decide for that, all right? There's also something about 5 days and 5 weeks for some of you, all right? Now let's pull up your affirmation. You got physical health. All right, let's read. It says here, I listen to my body and honor its wisdom. Right. So there's also something about paying attention to your body, going within, all right, listening to your internal, not just your organs, but I'm talking about your inner guidance and all that, right? Like just really going within. There's something about that for group number 3 as well. And I really feel group number 3, this is a month of expansion for you. And for you to expand, for you to grow, there is something that you really needed to change. All right. For instance, if you're way too shy, you have to be brave enough. You have to be bold enough to overcome your shyness. That's the change. So you can change your reality. You can see that things are going to be shifting according to what you want. Okay. But you just have to be brave enough to be doing it. You got my point? That's really the energy for you guys as well for group number 3. Anywho, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this November reading, and I wish you a happy, happy November. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, guys.